जी फराज।
Now let's go to the presentation and see what we are going to learn, how we are going to learn, and let's start our journey. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Welcome everyone again. So in this lecture and in this video, you are going to learn about Python and you are going to love this. I'm sure about this. What we believe and what we teach is that anybody can code. Now, what does it mean, by the way? How can anybody code? Because coding is fun, and we believe that if we
Hello
teach it
Faraz.
in good way, yes.
Ibrahim has joined.
Hi, Ibrahim. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ibrahim, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you introduce yourself?
my name is Ibrahim. I am 10 years old. I'm from Pakistan and I live in Saudi Arabia. I study in grade 5.
Okay, that's good. So, Ibrahim, today we are going to learn about Python. Have you taken any Python class before?
No,
Okay, that's good. Because today you are going to learn about Python. You are going to learn how to code yourself, how to create apps, software, and you can think this class as the first Kickstarter for you as a programmer. So today we are going to learn about Python, and we believe that anybody can code, even if your background is not technical, even if you haven't done any coding or haven't taken any class of coding before, you can learn Python or you can code. Uh, you can also ask me any question if there is any confusion. Okay, Ibrahim. Moving on, uh, uh, this class and this whole training is brought to you by UTech Dubai, and we believe that uh, children and all, especially from 7 years to 17 years, they should learn about the latest technology trends. They should learn about latest coding practices, and they can create same software just like the university students or developers. They can do it, and we have successful stories as well. Meet the trainer. I will be your trainer today, and today I will tell you about Python and how can we code in Python and why should we code in Python. I am also HOD, head of department for trainings at UTech Dubai. I am certified Python and AI developer. Moving on, let's understand what is coding. See, when we are communicating with each other, we talk in English, in Urdu, or in Hindi, in Arabic, or whatever our language is. We call it communication, uh, and this is how the humans can interact with each other. But how can we interact with computer? That's the question. That's which we humans asked like 50, 60 years ago. We used to do coding with the binary numbers only, but with the advancement, we came to this level today, and we are now going to learn what this coding is all about. It is just, to communicate or to tell computer what to do. Should it open the video? Should it open the uh, video game for us? Or whatever we want to do with the computer, we can do it with the help of coding. And coding is everywhere, to be honest. It is in our phones, the drones, which we can see, the self-driving cars, even the watches, the smartwatches, which we wear, even in our toys, and of course in the chat gpt and many many more. Everything we are interacting online, or we are interacting through computer, is created or developed by coding. No, it either it is in the python, in the java, or any other programming languages, but everything is created by this coding. And we are going to learn about this in detail as well. We believe that kids should learn about coding in early ages, not because it is very easy, it is fun at the same time. And uh, nowadays, learning about coding and creating apps, creating software is very easy. It's easier before, and it is going to be easier and easier day by day. And it's also a skill which is lifelong skill, which you will use in your life in the future, in many coming years as well. And you will be a good problem solver once you are a good programmer, you are a good coder as well. And it will also increase your creativity. You can participate in many competitions and win prizes as well. And maybe you are the next Bill Gates or Elon Musk, who knows? So there are many programming languages, to be honest. But why do we think that starting with Python is a good idea? It's because Python is very enjoyable, it's fun to learn it, and it is very easy to learn it. When we are going to code in the next few minutes, you will see what I am talking about. It is named after the British comedy group Monty Python. It's very funny show as well. And whether you are using Google, you are using YouTube, you are using Facebook, or maybe any other app or website, in backend, they might be using Python. So it is being used by the big companies in the IT as well. And there are numerous many good libraries already by which we can create our games. Maybe we can create our apps, software, the chatbots. So it is very easy to do it in the Python instead of the Java or maybe any other language. Now, without wasting any time, let's do it. Let's start that. What should be our first step while learning or while doing Python? We are going to install Python in our computer or in our laptop. Ibrahim, are you on your laptop?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So you will follow me and you will install Python in your laptop just like I am doing. Okay. After that, we are going to install another software that is known as Thony, in which we will actually code. We will write our code. Okay. So now, what you have to do, just go to the Google. Let me now we need to go to the Google, and in Google we just write Python. Ibrahim, can you follow with me as well? Can you go to the Google and write Python?
Yes.
Okay, good. Where are you on this screen as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now just click on this welcome to the python.org text, and we will come here on the website. We can see different menus, different things here. Just ignore them. Just go to the downloads, and here you can see download for Windows, and just click Python 3.12.6 or whatever the uh, version of the Python when you are seeing or watching this video. Just click on this button, and then after downloading you can see the file, exe file. Just open it. After opening, click on the add python.exe to the path, and also click on both of these things and just click install now. Can you follow able to do it right now?
Yes.
Okay. Once done, kindly let me know.
It's downloading.
Okay, good.
It's done.
That's that's good. Well done. Can you click on the install now, or did you do it already?
I did it already.
Oh, that's good. That's really nice. Well done. So now, once you install, just close this and again go to the Google and write Thoni, which is Python IDE. In simple words, it means that we are going to code our Python in this software. So I just write Thoni, Thony, Thoni. I just write Thoni, and I am just now going to click on the Thoni Python IDE for beginners. I'm just going to click on this, and then I can see the website, maybe the old age website, but it's okay. We are going to ignore these things. And here I can see download version. This is for what I need to download this for the Windows. There, so I just keep my mouse on this Windows thing, and then it is telling me which version I need to download or I should download. Then I just click on the installer with 64-bit 3.10. I just going to click on this Tony 4.1.4.
One more student
Click on,
joined. Sayed
yeah,
Possible.
so yes. Assalamu alaikum Rasib, how are you?
Walaikum salam, Sir Faraz. I'm good.
Very nice. So yeah, it is also surprise for me because Rasib is also my former student. I hope you are doing well. So you joined us on very perfect timing. we are just installing Python from the python.org, and then we are going to the thoni.org, and we just downloaded our first software to run the code of Python, right? So once
Yeah, I got
download,
it.
we just click on the Thoni, and then it will open like this. Can you follow me, Ibrahim and Rasif? Can you follow me?
Yes.
Can you just go to the thoni.org and download this software and install just like me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm just clicking next, next, next. To be honest, it's just like installing game. It's installing right now. We will just wait.
It's still taking time.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
will take bit time, but you will be fine soon. Oh, nice. So great success. Thoni is now installed. I will just click on the finish. Before clicking on the finish, I want to uh, Rasib to read the quotation which is written here. Rasib, can you see it? Can you read it for us, please?
Sir, which court?
Quote here is programming isn't about what you know. This one. Can you see it?
No, sir. Sorry.
You cannot see my screen.
I can see your screen, but it is Thorny page only, and I cannot see the code which you are telling.
Okay, no problem. So the quote is programming isn't about what you know, it's about what you can figure out. Uh, Anyways, now after installing, I am just I let me share my whole screen with you. All right. Okay, so once done, I will just go to the Thoni here. I will just go to the my start menu. Can you see my start menu? And
Yeah.
I will just write Thoni here. I will just write Thoni, and it will open like this. It will ask me which language I want to use, and I will just click on the let's write our first Python program. So here I can see, let me close other things. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Rasif, do you have any question?
Yeah, sir. I want to ask that can we also do the Python coding on other softwares like Sublime and other softwares?
So, Sublime is just a text editor. When you write a code on it, it cannot run the code. You can just write a code in Sublime, but to run a code, then you have to open the MS DOS and run it manually. But software like these, the Thoni and more advanced software, Thoni is for the beginners, to be honest. So it actually make our life very easy. We can just write code in this and run in same software as well. So it actually save our time.
Oh,
So
I
okay,
understand.
okay, that's good. So now once it is opened, I just click on the file and I click on the new, and I just see that I created a new file where I can run my first line of code. or I'm going to write the first line of the code. So I will just write something like print, maybe something like hello. And once done, I will click on this play button, on this run button, the green button if you can see. And once I click run, I can see in the below screen, I can see uh, under the shell window, I can see my program has run and it actually print whatever I said to print. So hello world. So what it is doing? The Python actually seeing this print thing and it is saying okay. So whatever in between these parentheses, I am going to give the output of it. I am now going to encourage both of you kindly open this Dhoni and then just write this line for now before we move to more advanced class.
Okay, sir, but I have a question. So, how can we differentiate between JavaScript, HTML, and these programming languages with Python?
So every language has its own ability to to solve problems. When I say solve problems, what I mean to create something with that coding that can, create the solutions, just like when we want to talk with someone over the laptop, we create a software like Skype, we create a software like WhatsApp or Facebook, just to solve the problem of communication, right? So either we can do it in the Python, we can do it in the Java or any other language. But we just need to think that which language will solve this problem the best. Once I understand that, I can write my code in that language, and then just for the sake of the example, when we talk about the Android apps, then the first and preferred language is Java, not Python. But when we talk about the artificial intelligence, the preferred and first language is Python, not Java. So it's all about the use cases. It doesn't mean that I cannot create use Java and artificial intelligence. I can, or also doesn't mean I cannot use Python for creating mobile apps. I can, but the first priority uh, should be also should also be preferred as well. That what other people are doing, what other people are suggesting. uh, are there are more people in the Python who are using Python in the artificial intelligence, or there are more people in the Java who are using Java and artificial intelligence. So we need to understand this marketing phenomena as well. So I hope that you understand this answer.
Yeah, sir, I got it.
That's good. Anyway, so it's funny. All right. So once done, I can save this program very easily. Just for the another time I want to run, or I want to change something in this program. What I have to do, I just go to the file and I click save. And once I click save, it open save as window like this, and I just I can just write the name of the file. I maybe say first program, or maybe hello world, or whatever I want. So let's see the first program, and then just save. Once done, then my program is saved. Uh, you can also see that it has saved with the extension of py. When we open the our games, the extension is usually in exe file, exe. When we see the videos, the extension often in the mp4 or some other file. Just like that, when we save Python programs, the extension is in the .py. We need to understand this as well. So can you both now just open the Thony and create this and let me know once done, okay?
Okay.
Ibrahim, are you with us? Rasib, did you do it?
Yes.
Sir, actually, I want to add something. My brother was very sick and he was operated. So I was with him, and there is a load shedding problem in our area. So, would you mind if I would do it
Yeah, no
later with
problem.
him?
That's fine. Ibrahim, did you do it?
Yes.
I will watch the recording and
Yeah,
will do
sure.
it.
No problem. No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ibrahim, did you do it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Well done. Okay, now moving on, let's create our second program. Can you, I think, I'll just give me. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now I'm just going to create the new program. I will just click on the file and I will click on the new. I can see that the new file has opened for me. It is in still untitled. I will write my second program and I can, I want my program to take some input from me. So how may I do it? I just use another function which I have already used, like a print. I will use input. What does input function do? It tells Python to take something from me in the text form. I just click write input. I use the round brackets like this, and then I will write something like, what is your name? Maybe something like this. Okay, and then I want this to maybe just do it for now, and I will click on the run. Okay, Python is asking me what is your name. I may write Faraz and that's it, but I actually want it to print my name as well again, that hi Faraz or something like that. So how I may do it, I need to print, and then I just click use hi, and I want something here. So Python understand that I want this name to print or whatever user has entered. So I need to save it somewhere, just like I use the file to save something inside it. I want this to save it as the name. It is here, the name is also known as the variable. We will learn more about this very soon. But just for the now, just for the sake of the example, I write hi and then comma and in the colon hi in the colon, and then this I write the comma and I write the name. I Let me run it, then I run it, and it is saying, okay, what is your name? I say Faraz, and it has write the Faraz. Let me use another name. If I write Rasib, it is saying me hi Rasib. Let me use another name. Maybe I use Ibrahim. What is your name? Ibrahim, and it is saying hi Ibrahim. Really nice. Uh, Kindly follow this and just write. Ibrahim, can you write this in your laptop and see
Yes.
what you are getting?
Sir, I am downloading the software, Dhoni.
Ah, that's good. And if possible, Ibrahim, kindly send the screenshot of program to Sadaf. I hope you have her number. Sadaf, can you tell your number to the Ibrahim so he can
Sure.
message you the screenshot?
Sure. I'm sending. Can I
Yeah,
type
just
on
send.
chat or
Yeah, right. Yeah, right on the inbox.
it's 03324214118.
Really nice.
I have shared the number.
Good. When I was teaching this to my nephew, he asked me, can I write my name 5 times? You know, kids are creative sometimes. So I said, yeah, you can. Then he asked me, how may I do it? I said, just use this name variable 5 times, and Python will print your name 5 times. So I just use same thing, comma name for the 5 times, and I will just, uh, write, uh, run the program. What is your name? It has asked me again. I may say like Faraz, or just write the name of my nephew, Rahman,
Teacher,
and it is saying 5 times Rahman, because I wrote name for 5 times.
teacher, when I typed, it didn't show me the answer. Uh, it said an error.
Okay, what error you are getting?
It said syntax error,
Yeah,
invalid.
maybe, yeah. Syntax error is very common to get by learning programming for the first time. Can you just send, maybe share the image? Sadaf, can he share his screen? Sadaf, can he share his screen? Uh, I think Sadaf is not with us.
I
Anyways,
sent a screenshot to her.
okay, you did. Nice. Okay, just for verbally tell me, did you write name like this?
Yes,
And you write the equal to sign,
yes,
input, and then you write input. Also remember, it should be in the small letters, not capital. Okay, so INPUT should be in small. They are case sensitive as well. So you need to write in the small if it is not in the small. Write input in the small, then just write the round bracket.
I did.
Okay. Can you run program again?
Again, it's an error.
Okay. Sadaf, are you with us?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Uh,
Yes,
Ibrahim
Sunny.
sent you. Ibrahim sent you the error.
Let me check. Let me check.
Can you send me so I can check it for him and tell the problem?
Yes, I'm sending you. Just a minute.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Please check.
Okay, so Ibrahim, in the line three, third line, you actually uh, gave the space. Okay, so remove the space. You write something like this. Okay, so just remove the space. Did you remove the space?
Yes.
Okay, can you run it now? Now, another problem is that you wrote something like this. Let me first tell you what did you do. You said print hi
It
name,
came. It came
but
automatically with the.
yeah, yeah, but the problem is you didn't write the name here. Name equal to. You didn't write this. You wrote something like this. Just now write the name equal to as well, so it understand that what where should it look for the name.
I did it.
And yeah, so can you run it again?
It said, "What is your name?"
Very nice. Write your name.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah, Rasif, go on.
Sir, I remember in our previous course you told that ChatGPT was also made on Python. So did they also put billions of data in Tony?
No, no,
Tony.
no. They didn't use Thony. Thony is just for the beginners, to be honest. It's not for the people who are, experienced developers. It's just for the beginner because it is user friendly uh, and it is easy to understand the Python or to code something like this. So
Okay.
yeah, they didn't use. I don't know which software they use, but of course they didn't use Thony.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. So, Ibrahim, what did it say now?
It said, "Hi, Ibrahim."
Oh, well done, Ibrahim. Did you enjoy it? It might be your first line of code of life, right?
Yes.
So, are you happy?
Yes.
That's good. And now just print your name for 5 times, just like this. Uh, Instead of writing name for 1 time, write it for the 5 time with comma as well, and see what is happening.
Okay.
Are you done?
Almost.
Okay, but Kasif, are you also writing code?
Yeah, sir. It is almost finished.
Okay.
Downloading. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I wrote it.
Okay, good. Really nice. Now let me uh, first save this program just by clicking on the Control S or just by going to the file and save. You should also save your program always, and then I maybe write something like input, input, yeah, input program, maybe something like that. Okay.
It's again saying, what is your name? That's all it's
Yeah,
saying.
good. Yeah, it will ask you your name because we ask it to ask our name whenever we run this program. All right.
It worked.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations to you for writing the first program and saving it as well. Now let me show you something very special that what you might going to learn next class, which might be very fun. This is program. Don't worry if you are not understanding what I have done it. Let me just run it for you and see what is going on. Okay, so there is some pencil, a pen drawing hexagon. Wow, it is drawing a hexagon for us in different colors. So there are six colors: the red, purple, blue, maybe green, yellow, orange, I guess. So yeah, it is drawing the lines, the beautiful lines for us. Let me just stop this by using the stop button and change this line, just this line of code to something like 59 maybe. Yeah. Now let's see what is going on. Okay. So did you see the difference? The angle, the shape has changed a bit. Can you see?
Yeah.
It is more like a spiral now. The spiral hexagon, not the complete hexagon, right?
Yes.
It's more beautiful, I guess. So yeah, look, just by changing one, text from 60 to 59, I can, the program can change the output hugely. And this is what this programming is all about. And beautiful, just like this shape, and it has stopped here because it might have completed something like 360 rounds. Maybe I just say it 58, maybe 58, and instead of stopping on 360, I want it to stop on 500, just for the case of the example, and just write it again and see what is happening. Now you might see that I did two things from 59. I actually wrote 58. That's why the angle is bit more, spiral. And then instead of 360, I wrote 500. So you might see that the size of this spiral hexagon will be bigger than previous program. Let it run. Isn't it beautiful, by the way? Anyways, but we will learn about this in the next class, that how can we by using the Python, how can we create shapes like this? Not only hexagon or a spiral, but many more shapes, the beautiful shapes as well. Can you see it hasn't stopped, and it is the bigger spiral now.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now moving on. I want you to write something like, just write print, and maybe write something like I love ice cream, or whatever you love in eating maybe. Since I love ice cream, I wrote ice cream. You might write something else. Just write this for now. Print and this line of code. Okay, once done, I will just click on the run, and it has said I love Python. Very nice. So, Ibrahim, since it's your first class, what do you think about this class? Is it hard to learn Python, or what did you thought? What did you think before joining this class?
That it will be hard.
And what do you think now?
It's easy.
Yeah, that's good. That's really nice to know. Yeah, as I told you already, Python is fun and easy to understand as well. You know, we have math buddies in Python as well. So, what do these math buddies do for us? They help us in calculation, in mathematics, in solving the numericals, in solving our math problems. So, how can we use those math buddies? Let me show you right now. So, these math buddies are plus, minus, multiply, and divide, and there are many more as well. But we will just focus on these four right now, and maybe I will just quote something like 5 plus 2. Sorry, not equal to, but plus 2. So what will happen here? Maybe you already know, because it's not very hard. Maybe I will just write something like 5 minus 2, and then I will write something like 5 multiply by 2, and then maybe I write something like 4 divide by 2. And let's see what is going on here. Nice. So once I run this program, you can see the output is 7. Of course, by 5 plus 2 is 7. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Can you just go to your Thorny and write this, and see what output you are getting? You might change these, maybe 5 instead of 5, just write 10, 2, whatever you like, okay? And then tell me what you are getting as output. Rasib and Ibrahim, have you done it?
on
Yeah,
normal
sir.
time.
Doing,
Okay,
I'm doing it.
okay, good. Once done, kindly send the screenshot to Sadaf as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Faraz, I sent you. Please check your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. I wrote 5 plus 2 and it gave an output of 7. So
Really
I accept.
nice.
Yeah.
Re-
I'll share you the picture.
Okay, sure. Okay, do you have any questions so far, Ibrahim or Rasif?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No, sir.
That's good. Let me save this as well. Maybe I write something like math buddies. Yeah, math buddies, since they are my math buddies. Okay, really nice. Now let me tell you about something syntax. What does it mean by the syntax when we write something in our coding, when we code something, it is syntax, right? Just like when we are talking in English, in Urdu, or whatever language we like, there is a grammar in that language that we need to follow. Just like that, there is a grammar, there is a syntax we need to follow when we code, right? So now let me ask you something. What happens if you put the wrong brick in your Lego game? What happens? The whole structure might collapse, or maybe there is something wrong in your structure. So you always need to put the right bricks or right blocks every time. Are you getting what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just like that, these programming or these software are built on these blocks. When I am just maybe just like this is the 12 or maybe 11 line code. Then you can see there are different lines. You can think them like as a blocks in your Lego game. Whenever we want to create any house or anything with our Legos, you can see we need to put the right bricks, the right blocks on every time if you want to create something. This programming thing is just like the same. We always need to put the right blocks on the right blocks. Okay. So moving on, uh, we always need to understand the syntax of the language. Now, since we are doing the Python, we need to understand that what are the uh, syntax or what is the grammar of Python. Just let me give you one simple example. In this print, if I write something like print with the P capital, not small, I am getting an error. An error saying name error, print is not defined, right? But when I write this print with the small p, I'm not getting any error and my program has run successfully, because these type of things are case sensitive in Python. Or maybe I remove this bracket and let's see what is happening. I'm getting the syntax error. So why I'm getting syntax error? Because this is like a grammar that maybe I need to put that full stop whenever the sentence is completed. I always need to put this full stop or maybe comma or something like that. Just like that, I need to follow the right syntax of Python. So I need to close my bracket. Now let's see what is happening. Yeah, very nice. So my program has run successfully. Is there any question so far?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Now we will learn a bit more about the variables today and maybe one or two data types. So what is variable? If I write variable in Google and just go to the um, just a minute, variable and go to the Google and go to the images, I see something like this. Maybe variable Python box example. I need to see this. Yeah, just like this. So how do we save things? We can use boxes in real life. For example, if I maybe yeah, if I want to save the pi value in the box, I just take the box from or maybe buy the box from the market and just label it the name pi, so I know that uh, I will use this for the value of pi maybe, and then inside the box I can write a number uh, of pi. Just like that I wrote like 3.14. So this is box of pi. Whenever I want to access this 3.14, I just call to the pi, and it can open whatever inside my box. We already use variables. Let me show you when we use the input program. We use variable like name. Variable can be in any name. There is uh, uh, nothing wrong if I just use y or if I just use x or whatever, but it should be understandable that what this variable is about. So whenever I see this program maybe 1 month after, or maybe another person see this program, it understands, okay, I use this variable for the name purpose. So what did I do if I think in the box scenario? Let me open this. So can you see my Paint software?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So if you can see, I just created a box with coding maybe. Yeah, I created just a box like this, and then I use the label as name. I give it the label of name. Okay, so this is name. The label of this box is name. So far, this is empty. Just like if I write something like this, um, it is empty. Nothing is in this variable. But if I write something in the string, in these semicolon, like Faraz, then now it's just like I put the value in the form of a string. We actually say a string of whatever comes in the text, or maybe you can say that in the alphabets, we call them a string. So what did happen in our computer? It actually creates a box with the label of name and put something like this, the Faraz inside it. Okay. So whenever I want to see what is inside the this box, I will just call it. Maybe let me remove everything here. I will just call it like print for a name, just to see what is inside this variable, right? And then I just run it, and it tells me Faraz. So what is happening here? It is actually giving the output, or telling me what did I save in this box, the name box. It can be anything. Instead of Faraz, maybe I just use maybe just say like a 10 for now. then will it give me any error? No, it is not going to give me any error, because in this box I can use alphabets, English names, or whatever I like. I can also use the numbers as well. And in coding, in programming, we say these numbers as integers. They are known as integers. So this is integer. I maybe, write something like Faraz, and then age of the Faraz maybe 29. I need to print both of these. So I just write something like print name and age. So what will happen? Ibrahim, can you tell me what will happen if I run this right now?
Yes,
What will happen if I run this right now? What will be the output?
the output will be, it will be like the answer of the person.
Yeah, yeah. So what will be the answer?
Your
Like in the
name and
first
your
line,
age.
what? Yeah, exactly. So what will be the output in the first line?
Your name, Faraz.
Okay. And what will be the output in the second line, Ibrahim?
Like see, like the age of your name, like age 29. Like
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. So I just run it and I can see that uh, it has given the output. So I actually created two boxes, right? I can create whatever boxes I like. There is no limit of creating boxes, to be honest. I can create as many as boxes I want. But just for now, just remember that the names of these boxes should start with the small letters. Just remember right now, there is nothing wrong with this. We will not get any error if I write name in the capital. But what developers has used this convention from many years, that the variable name should be in the small letter instead of the capital. Yeah, Rasib, you have any question?
Yeah, sir. The question is that whose LLM is it being used by this code large language model?
Nothing. No, 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 no. It is not using any LLM.
Oh,
It is, yeah, it is
so
not
so
using any.
so how is it answering?
It is not answering. It is just giving the output, whatever I am asking it to give. I'm just, saved my name and age in two boxes, in two variables, and I'm just printing it. I'm doing nothing else.
But sir, when we asked it 5 plus 2, so then it told 7. So it is not a simple thing.
Yeah, if it is giving this seven thing, this answer, it is not coming from the LLMs. Actually, it is coming from its default libraries, which Python is using. Python has the ability to calculate it without any use of LLMs. Okay.
Okay,
um,
okay,
yeah, so it is its default ability to do it. Okay.
okay, great.
Good, good. Okay, now can you just write program like this? Instead of my name, use your name, and instead of my age, use your age, and see what output you are getting.
Okay.
Rasib and Ibrahim, kindly do it. Is it done?
Almost.
Okay, good.
Yeah, sir, it has given the same output as yours.
Nice. But you gave it your name, not mine, right?
Yeah, yeah. I,
Okay, good.
but I gave it your age, 29.
Okay, no problem. Ibrahim, is it done?
I have a little problem because it said, because when I type the play, it says nothing over there.
It is giving an error to you?
No, like it says nothing.
Okay, because you didn't print the variables. You need to use the print function as well. Just
Okay.
print. Yeah, yeah. In next line, just write print, and in the in small brackets, round brackets, give the name of variable as well, name and age. So instead of maybe just like um, writing this variable, these variables in two lines, I can use comma and give the name get the output in one line as well, just like this. If I write something like this and then I run, you can see I am getting same answer but in one line.
I wrote, it came the answer.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, now moving on. Is there any questions so far from both of you? So otherwise we will move to our next and last section of file handling.
No,
That
sir.
how to.
All clear. All clear.
Okay, that's good. Now we will understand how to open and now we will understand how to open and how to write files. When I'm talking about opening, it just means that we will access file in of txt or whatever the format of the file. But for the simplicity right now, we will just use the txt file and we will open it and then see what is happening. Okay, how can we use the Python to access and open file in our program instead opening it in the notepad or in any other program, but in our own program, right?
Okay.
So for that I will just create a um, new file and it will be used for the file handling basics. Here we will learn about opening, or I can say reading, read file, and also writing file as well. Okay, so how may we do it? In Python, it is very easy to be honest. We just use the function like open. So we use print function to printing something on our screen. We use input function to get something from user, now we are using open function to open our file. It's that easy, right? So how we may do it, instead of the let me first let me go here, and maybe I will remove these things for right. And yeah, I will just create a new file. Maybe I gave give it the name, maybe Python. Okay, Python class. Maybe just like for just for the sake of simplicity. There is nothing in this file, so I will just open my file. And can you see? I will
Yes,
just
sir.
type. I will write something
You
in
can.
my file. Python is programming language. Yeah, maybe something like that. It is fun to learn about Python. Or maybe I just write Python is very easy to understand. Maybe just 3 lines. I'm just going to save it right now. Maybe I'm going to close and I'm going to my program again. And yeah, here I will just write the name of my file. So it was a python.txt. If just to confirm, okay, Python class. And if I just go to the properties, you can see the name of this file is Python class and type of file is txt. So I will just, I need to write both when I want to open it in the Python. So I just write Python class like this and dot txt just to tell the Python this program or this file is in txt format, right? Then I just write a comma and write a R. So what does this R do? It actually um saying or telling the Python that I just want to read this file. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to write any file. I just want to read this file. So Python has made it very easy that I just write R just to tell the Python I just want to open this file, right? So if I, run this program for now, I am getting this error right now that uh, R is not defined. Okay, so I'm just getting the error. Why I'm getting the error? Because just let me do something like just a minute. So I got this error because I didn't use the semicolons. I need to use this as well. Uh, so now if I want to run it again, I'm getting nothing. Why I'm not getting anything? Because I didn't tell him to, print my this file. So I need to tell it as well. Maybe I just,
Please,
write
you can
print.
leave the class because I have a math exam tomorrow. I have to go to school.
Yeah, just 3 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So if I'm printing it like this, I'm getting this weird, output. So I cannot use print function to open my file directly. So first I need to, use the variable like my file or maybe something like that. Then I need to use another variable and access this variable which I just used my file here again and read it. So I'm just now telling so instead in this open function it actually read the file itself, not what inside the file. But with this read function, I'm actually going inside of the file and seeing what is inside this file, and maybe just print my story maybe, or something like instead of a story, maybe let's see Python. Just write Python, and then okay, very nice. You can see that it has read my file and it has given the output whatever inside of my file. So I wrote 3 lines, it has gave me the 3 lines as well. I can also, instead of using this variable, I can remove it and just put this here. But it was easy to use the variable, so we can understand what we are going to do, or when we want to use it again, we can use it easily. So yeah, that's it. But since our time is up, if there is any question from both of you, you can ask, and you can now just go to create this text txt file and see if you can get same output or not. So Sadaf, I think that's it. I hope that it was easy for everyone, and if you have any question in future, you can always ask on our pages, the UTech, and also it is on the Facebook and LinkedIn as well. You can also message us on WhatsApp. Sadaf has given you the number already, but I can just show you
Yes.
number again. This is number zero. It is
So double three
actually,
two 421 4118.
yeah, it is actually +92 332 42 and then 14118. You
Yes.
can always message your query, and we are always here to help you. And just for today, take care of yourself, your parents, and bye bye.
Allah
Thank you,
Hafiz.
Thank you,
sir.
Sadaf,
Thank
for
you
your
so
support
much.
as well.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.